Hello, friends, and welcome back to the void. I'm still here. Haven't found a way out just yet. I think I found a crack over there somewhere. Not quite sure yet. But still, welcome back to another battle breakdown, where I watch either a death battle, some power beatdown, something along those lines, and determine, in my own opinion, who I think would win. Now, Deathbattle does a great job at doing their own statistics, doing their own research, and so on and so forth. But they also glance over a few things here and there. Whether I agree or disagree on what the outcome actually is, it's my own opinion. Same thing with Superpower Beatdown, who actually don't do statistics, it's all fan vote based. So they don't even get a statistics or anything like that, it's just, I think this person would win and they vote on it. But today I am bringing you Deathbattle's latest one, Omni-man versus the Homelander. And it is essentially Superman versus a genetic version of Superman. And watching the breakdown of this whole video, watching the character statistics and so on and so forth, it's goddamn insane. Omni-man is just seriously, he's from Invincible. Omni-man is seriously just Superman flying to Earth, pretending to be its savior, and a Superman in general, but he's actually there to conquer the world and bring about his own race to conquer the planet. Dear God, man. He's brutal. He's done this for over 1,000 years. He's essentially a Saiyan at this point, mixed with Superman. It's goddamn ridiculous. Then you move on to Homelander, who is given the backstory of he is a alien from another planet, come here to save us all, to help protect the Earth, and you find out, nope, he was created in a lab. Yep, he's a test tube baby, who is also given Superman-style abilities, you know, the heat vision, the speed, the invulnerability, stunted mental growth here. He was not raised like a child, or even a normal human being, or anything. He was a lab experiment. But he's great with PR. He is the star child of Vought Industries. He is the promotional child that brings about superheroes from around the world and promoting them. And The Boys is a weird show. It's like if you took the Justice League or the Avengers and marketed them around the world. Oh dear, that's just Marvel in general right now. That's just Disney. Oh. Ow. But yes, so it is quite literally the Battle of the Superman here. Who's the better ripoff? Superman came way first in this, okay? But there's always going to be somebody out there who has the same kind of backstory or the same kind of abilities here and there. You know, things change throughout the centuries, throughout the years. So, here it is. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. I haven't watched the actual battle yet. I have no idea about the outcome. I've just seen the breakdown. So I'm very curious to see who the fuck wins this. So here we go, and boop. Ooh, perfect. And boop.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I am afraid of this. Who's the bigger bastard in this?
Howdy, neighbor. Coco? It's warm.
The hell?
You know, Nolan, Homelander is more than just a superhero. It might be cynical to say this, but he's a brand. And it's very important to me that that brand means something. And if I'm playing second fiddle to some goddamn alien, what's really the point, right? What do you think, Debbie?
It's Corporate Man, and he just killed his wife.
She's shy. So, do we have an understanding?
Get the fuck out of my country.
At this point, I'm voting for Omni-Man.
You your own heart.
Shit. That was a great line.
Only because I really hate Homelander. Omni-Man's an asshole, but
Seriously?
still.
I'm not here for your country.
Ooh. He doesn't give a shit about anything.
Never been hit by someone your own size before? You have to turn with the punch to reduce... Better.
Ooh, that had to hurt. Also, gotta imagine thousands of years of experience. Oh no, dead.
What's the matter? Are you going to cry?
After I'm done with you, I'm gonna flash right that little shit son of yours! This worthless neighborhood! And every goddamn person you know!
Oh! Ah!
Remember what I promised you.
Oh!
Now
Oh!
swallow.
Oh!
Merry Christmas.
Oh! Ooh!
KO! Wiz, if there's a god, it sure seems like he was working out some aggression there.
Despite Homelander's dominance
Hold
within
on!
the world,
Hold on! Ooh! I've seen some rank death battles. I have seen some really gore-busted one, but this one literally combined both The Boys and Invincible, and holy shit! This is some Mortal Kombat level of shit. I mean, seriously. I mean, the animation was great, too. I mean, I was expecting like little pixel sprites or something like that. No, not full-on animation. I mean, son of a bitch. Oh. I mean, like I said, I was rooting for Omni-Man the entire time because Homelander's just an asshole to me. I just do not like him. He is basically corporate Superman, and it just... All he cares about is... The only thing he cares about is his image. Omni-Man is more along the lines of Superman, but evil. Like I said, Saiyan style mixed with Superman. So basically, Injustice Superman kills off the entire, League of Friends. And then you just have Homelander, who just walks around thinking he's the shit. That's it. No goals, no nothing. Just wants to be seen as the hero, and that's it. It will just kill anybody for whatever reason, so there's no witnesses. Omni-Man's just there to conquer the planet. That's all he's there for. He knows his mission. He's done it 100 times over. Let's see what the breakdown of this is. I'm kind of curious right now. Let me see. Holy shit. Omni-Man had faster, stronger, a healing factor, definitely. Flight ability. Homelander can counter the equilibrium. Yes, with the sonic stream. That makes sense. Yeah, he has... Oddly enough, Viltrumites have symbiote weaknesses. Fire and sonic sounds. Yeah, Homelander can't do a killing blow with shit because Omni-Man can withstand what he takes. And yeah, Homelander really hasn't been able to fight anybody of his caliber. No one except for, his son has anything to give to Homelander, or even a fraction of what Homelander can take. No one can stand up to him in his world. Omni-Man's the first one, who's way more experienced. Oh, let's see what the best of the breakdown was.
of the boys, he's a big fish in a small pond, relatively speaking. Homelander can move faster than sound, while Omni-Man can move faster than light. Homelander can survive a nuke, while Omni-Man can shatter the moon twice over.
To be fair, Homelander did have a couple of abilities Omni-Man didn't, like his heat vision.
And while Viltrumite healing factors have failed against continuous exposure to the heat of stars, that still took quite a bit of time, and there's no reason to think Homelander's heat vision was anywhere near that hot.
Hell, Nolan's tanked heat vision from the superhero Mean Supreme before, who can vaporize people in an instant.
Even if it was hot enough, Omni-Man's superior speed would cut him off before he could do any lasting damage. Similarly, despite being able to disrupt his equilibrium with his supersonic screaming, Homelander wasn't strong enough to capitalize on it in any meaningful way.
Plus, while Homelander is pretty devious when the situation calls for it, Omni-Man has been fighting and conquering worlds for thousands of years. He comes from a warrior culture based on fighting. Homelander, on the other hand, comes from a test tube and never had to push himself as a fighter.
Yes, it's all about experience. Omni-Man has the experience. He has gone through planets, destroying civilizations. For over 1,000 years, he has done this. Homelander has no threat against him. He is literally the apex predator in his own world. Nothing can stand to him, so he has nothing to worry about. Why train hard when you can just vaporize him with a heat vision? It's just... no one can stand to you. So when you meet someone of a higher or equal caliber, what are you gonna do? You know, this one doesn't have a... his one does not have a real Batman, you know, that could just instantly kill him if needed to be by outsmarting him at some point. You know, Homelander can only be beat by someone of an equal or higher caliber, which Omni-Man surpasses.
Because he was always so much stronger than everyone else.
And that's the key difference between them. One is a warrior, and the other is a bully. Homelander was never going to give up easy, but Omni-Man's skill, power, and Viltrumite heritage earned him the win.
When it comes to Superman knockoffs, Homelander had to eat his heart out.
The winner is Omni-Man.
And that I'm okay with. I'm happy with that. Like I said, I do not like Homelander. Omni-Man, I actually liked. Yes, he's a hell of a bastard in the show and the comic books. Yes, he lied to everyone saying that he was there to help protect the world, when he's there to conquer it instead. But still, he's a great villain. Homelander is not. And they said it the best. You have a warrior versus a bully. The warrior wins. You know, it's essentially Biff from Back to the Future versus a gladiator. The gladiator wins. The gladiator takes his lunch money. You see? So yes, I am happy with the result, and I do agree with it. It makes a lot of sense. I wonder, who's next? Who's the next death battle here? I'm kind of curious.
Deathbattle is back, and we've launched a brand new
Yes, I know you're back.
membership program for
Who's
a
next?
bunch more.
Magneto. Okay. What version? Versus who is Tetsuo? I have no idea. I know Magneto pretty well. Tetsuo, not very. I'll have to look into that. So if that one comes out, I will actually have to go through and look up Tetsuo. I have to see where he's from. And I'll go ahead and do that. So there might be an actual reaction to that as well. So, with that said, friends, I guess... let me run this real quick. I'm in the way. Up! That was a great fight. Like I said, I was not expecting the animation. I was expecting, pixel art or something along those lines. But the animation was top-notch. The research definitely made sense. They weren't throwing out, tons and tons of numbers. They were throwing out actual examples, a media the size of Texas. Okay. Even the speeds. They were sound versus light. Okay, they weren't throwing out gigantic numbers that little consequence we don't all understand. It's just like, yeah, that's a great, huge number. They weren't even that close. They were in some aspects. But, once again, it's the same ability, same powers, but one is greater and more well-trained. The other one is somewhere down here, and he's a knockoff at best. So, with that said, friends, this has been another Battle Breakdown. I have been your humble curator. If you haven't already, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me down in the comments which one you want me to analyze. Which one do you want me to watch, react to, analyze it? leave it in the comments below. I am up for any of it. And as always, friends, I have been your humble curator, and until next time, signing off.